With the successful development of many COVID-19 vaccines, the year 2020 was supposed to end on a hopeful note. But the news of a new and more infective strain of SARS-CoV-2 from Britain dampened the New Year celebrations and raised alert. Reportedly, the new strain is 70% more infectious than the original strain, though nothing is confirmed about its virulence yet. Meanwhile, surveillance has been increased at the international airports in India, and RT-PCR test has been made mandatory for all the passengers arriving in India from the UK. Taking quick action in this regard, the Indian government has also established a consortium to monitor the genomic variations in the SARS-CoV-2. On a regular basis, 10 labs have been selected to do the genome sequencing of the new strain.
Consortium is actually to monitor the variations that emerge in this virus. See, SARS-CoV-2 we know is belongs to the corona family of viruses, which have this notorious activity of changing their genetic structure frequently, and therefore they acquire new and new features, and sometimes it is a problem for disease management, vaccine, or even diagnostics. So it is very important because this is at a pandemic scale. So we have to follow at the national level what kind of strain is roaming around and what kind of changes that are taking place, so that if something alarming comes, we control it before it becomes a real problem.
10 laboratories of the consortium include research institutes and centers like NCDC Delhi, DBT NIB-MG Kalyani, ICMR NIV Pune, CSIR CCMB Hyderabad, DBT NCCS Pune, and CSIR IGIB Delhi. Among these, DBT NIB-MG Kalyani, Kolkata and CSIR IGIB New Delhi will maintain a national database of all the genomic sequencing data, while NCDC will maintain a database of all the samples of the new variants which are of public health significance. Genome sequencing of all the COVID-19 positive flyers who arrived in India between 9th and 22nd December is being done in these labs to get accurate data on the presence of a new strain.
Although it doesn't cause much mortality, percent remains the same, but if number of people are more, then the actual number of people dying will be much more, even though the percent remains the same. There can be scenario that a new variant can emerge which will not respect the immunity generated by previous infection, which may not regard the vaccination, right? It is so different that it can avoid those, or it can cause more severe disease. These are possibilities, they keep happening. So we have to keep a surveillance of what kind of strains is becoming more and more prevalent, if there is any, and then follow up those patients who get, whether they are more sick or less sick. So you can see then we can really control this disease. And since it is a national level thing, then you need larger level of population. One lab cannot do it. So that's why in the beginning there are 10 labs. And I'm sure that these 10 labs can then interact and outsource with the help of private companies and expand more.
According to the available data, about 33,000 people from UK came to India between 25th of November and 23rd of December. These people are being tracked to get them tested and to perform genomic testing on the positive samples. More than 200 people have been found to be COVID-19 positive, and at least 25 have been infected with the new strain. The patients are under isolation and the recent contacts have been quarantined to control the spread.